Welcome to the Dragon's Den at Lake Orion High School in Lake Orion, Michigan, as ONTV presents to you Lake Orion High School girls basketball between the Lake Orion Lady Dragons versus the Highlanders, the Lady Highlanders of Rochester Adams High School. I'm Kevin McCormick. Tonight's game is going to be a fun powerhouse game between two very well coached teams and two teams that are progressing very well this season. Lake Orion at 5-1 is off to their best start in a number of years, and they're looking really strong as we get closer towards the middle and end of the season. The Rochester Adams Lady Highlanders are 6-0, undefeated in the OAA Red Division. They're a really strong team with senior leadership as well as size and speed. Lake Orion has led also with senior leadership, Hannah Hamay and Delaney Hahn, working the inside and outside combination for Lake Orion, as well as Evelyn Wishmeyer on the wing, who is really good with the three-point shot. The Highlanders have several players to watch on their side. Amber Jamison, a recent signee to Northwestern University at their forward center position, is their leader on the team, along with Deja Dinkins, who also has a very strong transition game for the Highlanders. Raven Owusu is another leader on the Highlanders team, and those three ladies tend to lead the speed and pressure combination that the Rochester Adams Highlanders have used to reach their 6-0 mark so far this season. The keys to the game for Lake Orion is they need to limit their turnovers. Sometimes when they get pressured by high-pressure defenses, they don't handle the ball very well. They need to limit those turnovers, and they need to know how to handle that pressure. Sometimes they may just call a timeout, reset, and then break the pressure that way. And they need to play the game at their pace, not try to get into the run and gun situation with the Rochester Adams Highlanders, but play at their pace. Keys to the game for the Rochester Adams team: transition. They're very much a transition, fast break team. They're looking to get fast break points, and they're looking to have pressure defense in order to cause those turnovers. So that's going to be the game tonight between your Lake Orion Lady Dragons and the Lady Highlanders for Rochester Adams High School. You're watching girls basketball on ONTV, and now we're about to have our starting lineups. And we'll be right back after this break, folks.
We own a Habitat home.
I love working on my Habitat home.
Soy dueño de una casa de Habitat.
My neighbor is a Habitat homeowner.
Being a Habitat homeowner has changed our lives.
My mortgage payment for Habitat is less than what I pay for rent.
Habitat for Humanity of Oakland County currently has homes available with mortgage payments lower than most rent payments. If you or someone you know needs decent and affordable housing, call 248-338-1843 or visit our website at habitatoakland.org.
And now for the starting lineups for both teams. First, for the Rochester Adams Highlanders. Number 1, Raven Owusu. Number 5, Ryan Owusu. Number 11, Deja Dinkins. Number 12, Amber Jamison. Number 21, Livy Argyros. Head coach for the Rochester Adams Highlanders is Shay Lewis. And now for the Lake Orion Lady Dragons. Number 3, Jordan Marquisi. Number 13, Sarah Voss. Number 55, Delaney Hahn, playing center for the Lake Orion Lady Dragons tonight. Number 23, Evelyn Wishmeyer. And at guard, number 20, senior captain, Hannah Hamay. Head coach for the Lake Orion Lady Dragons is Steve Roberts. So we expect a good game from the Lady Dragons here tonight against the Rochester Adams Lady Highlanders. Should be a barn burner between two very good teams. and we're glad that you're here with us at ONTV for our coverage of Lake Orion High School girls varsity basketball. Folks, did you know that you can get DVD copies of tonight's game if you call the ONTV office at 248-693-3377? For only $10, you could have a copy of not only this game, but any game or event covered by Orion Neighborhood Television. So call ONTV today, 248-693-3377. And we are all set for the tip-off here at the Dragon's Den. Delaney Hahn going up against Avi Argyros. And Lake Orion Lady Dragons get the ball first. Hannah Hamay brings the ball down the court, passes it across court to Wishmeyer. Wishmeyer back out to Jordan Marquise. Marquise inside to Hannah Hamay. Long range shot by Sarah Voss, and it's good. 3-point shot to start the game. Deja Dinkins brings the ball down the court for the Highlanders. First shot by number 12, Amber Jamison. She hits a 3-point shot. We're already tied at 3 points apiece, folks. This game has a lot of energy to it right now. Pressure defense by the Highlanders. Strips the ball from Wishmeyer. Follow-up shot by Jamison. Puts the ball in. 5-3 Highlanders. Highlanders are using a real strong pressure defense. Lake Orion breaks that defense, comes across the mid-court line. Marquise over to Sarah Voss. Voss with another long-range shot. Bounces off the top of the backboard. Here come the Highlanders. Deja Dinkins coming down the right side. Stops, pops, bounces it off the rim. No good. Gets her own rebound. Passes it out to the top of the key. Jamison with another 3-point shot. No good. Rebound, Highlanders. Oh, they called a travel on number 21, Livy Argyros. So it'll be Lake Orion ball. Lake Orion passes the ball over to Hannah Hamay. She passes it over to Sarah Voss. Up, and they say that Sarah Voss traveled. So that's a turnover for Lake Orion. It will go to the Highlanders. Jamison inbounds the ball to Dinkins. Dinkins brings the ball up the court. Ryan Owosu drives to her left, passes it to the outside to her sister. Ball's mishandled by Argyros. Ball goes out of bounds, ends up being Lake Orion ball. Wishmeyer will inbound for the Lady Dragons. Passes it over to Hannah May. They break the trap. Over to Sarah Voss. Oh, nice save by Jamison. Argyros gets the ball, passes it over to Dinkins. Dinkins brings the ball back down the court. Drives to her left, stops, puts up a shot, bounces it off the board, and it's good. 7-3 Highlanders. Lake Orion, they've got a high pressure trap on Lake Orion. Lake Orion calls timeout. Game of the Week replays. Folks, don't miss any Dragon sports action. Tune in to replays of Game of the Week exclusively on Orion Neighborhood Television. Tune in on Tuesdays and Thursdays at 7 p.m. and Saturdays at 1 p.m. for replays of the most current games in our lineup. Be sure to check out our program guide at OntV.org for other replay times that may best fit your viewing schedule. That's the Game of the Week only on ONTV. Coming back after the timeout break, Lake Orion called a timeout in order to put together a play to break that high-pressure defensive press that the Highlanders are putting on them right from the inbounds pass. Wishmeyer will inbound the ball for Lake Orion. She gets it to Delaney Hahn. Hahn back over to Wishmeyer. Wishmeyer to Hannah Hamay. Hannah Hamay to Sarah Voss. They break the trap to the outside. Delaney Hahn with her first shot of the game, and it's good. Nice 18-foot jumper for Delaney Hahn. Closes the gap. It's now 7-5 Highlanders. Jamison comes down, fades to her left, dribbles to her right, puts up a shot, bounces off the rim, no good, gets her own rebound. Dinkins comes through the middle of the lane, puts up a shot, in and out of the rim, no good. Argyros grabs the rebound. Foul on Livy Argyros over the back. That's her first foul, third team foul. Here comes Lake Orion with the inbound. Delaney Hahn up under a lot of pressure, double teamed, gets the ball out to Hannah Hamay. Hamay comes down, passes it over to long range shot by Sarah Voss. Voss gets the ball, bounces off the rim, gets it over to Hamay. Voss takes another shot, no good. Rebound, Jamison. Jamison gets it over to Owusu. Wusu down the court on the left side, too hard off the backboard. Shot's no good. Here come the Lady Dragons. Sarah Voss dribbling to her left, dribbling to her right. Travel by Sarah Voss. Tried to pass the ball to Delaney Hahn and took an extra step in doing that. Substitution for the Highlanders, number 25, Margaret Rogers. In for Ryan Owusu. And number 10, Hannah Samard, is in for Livy Argyros. Here comes Dinkins bringing the ball up the court for the Highlanders. She's guarded by Marquise. Dinkins turnaround shot. Ooh, nothing but net on that shot there. Lake Orion looks to inbound the ball. Delaney Hahn gets the ball, gets triple team, passes the ball out to Wishmeyer. Wishmeyer gets it over to Marquise. Sarah Voss, three-point shot, too hard off the rim. Rebound, Lady Dragons. Hannah Hamay has the ball over in the corner. She gets it to Wishmeyer. Wishmeyer stops. Ball rolls in and out of the rim. No good. Rebound, number 25, Margaret Rogers. Passes it over to Dinkins. Here comes Dinkins. Passes it to the outside wing. Owusu from the corner. Good three-point shot. 3 points by Raven Owusu on that shot there. They increase the lead 12-5. Here comes Lake Orion. They're passing over top of the press. Mishandled the ball by Marquise. She's looking for a foul, but none was called. Here come the Highlanders. A nice recovery there by Wishmeyer, getting the ball, getting that turnover from the Highlanders. Here come the Lady Dragons, passing the ball over top of the press. Wishmeyer at the top of the key, gets it over to Marquise, back out to Vaughn. Sarah Voss on the wing, inside to Delaney Hahn. Delaney Hahn trying to find out where she wants to go. Ball stripped. Dinkins on the break. Here she comes, going to her left side. Foul as she tries to go up for the shot. Shot's no good. Foul on number 3, Jordan Marquise. Dinkins will be shooting 2. First shot by Dinkins, up, and it's good. Got a little rim action there, but the ball did finally fall. Substitution for Lake Orion, Alex Carpenter, number 10. She's in for Jordan Marquise. Second shot by Deja Dinkins. Up and no good. Rebound, Highlanders. Ball was rebounded by Margaret Rogers. Fell out of bounds with Lake Orion touching the ball, so they will give. They called a foul on 23, Evelyn Wishmeyer. That's her first, so Highlanders will inbound the ball. Jamison stops, pops. Ball rolls around the rim, no good. Rebound, Wishmeyer. Passes over top of the double team. Here comes Hannah Hamay. Looking to pass the ball, gets it over to the corner to Sarah Voss. Thinks about a 3, decides against it. Delaney Hahn at the top of the key gets it inside to Wishmeyer. Wishmeyer goes up strong and is fouled on the play. 2 shots for Evelyn Wishmeyer. Foul is on number 11, Deja Dinkins. Wishmeyer gets 2 shots. Nice, nothing but net on that shot for Wishmeyer. Substitution for Lake Orion, number 33, Blair Stewart, in for Delaney Hahn. Lake Orion bringing in one tall player for another tall player. Second shot by Wishmeyer. Bounces off the back of the rim. Rebound by Blair Stewart. She immediately makes a contribution. Nice job. Passes the ball out to the top of the key. Sarah Voss passes it to the right to Carpenter. Carpenter to Wishmeyer at the top of the key. Wishmeyer drives right, tries to pass it inside to Blair Stewart. She can't hold on to it. Highlanders get the ball. Margaret Rogers has the ball, passes it over to Jamison. Jamison outside to Rogers. Oh, they only count 2. She was on the line. 2-point shot for Margaret Rogers. 15-6, Highlanders. Oh, turnover by Lake Orion. Deja Dinkins looks to get the ball coming on the break. Scoops and makes the shot. She goes to the right, floats to the left, scoops it to the right side, and makes a shot. Beautiful play there by Deja Dinkins. Carpenter looks, drives to her right, tries to find an opening, gets it to Wishmeyer along the baseline. Wishmeyer and Owusu fight for the ball. Ball goes out of bounds. They say Highlander ball. Lake Orion is definitely not playing their tempo in this game. They're down 17-6. They are struggling to come up with the right rhythm that works for them. Highlanders are pushing the ball at every opportunity up and down the court and pressure defense against Lake Orion. Dinkins has the ball, passes it to, oh, nice turnover. Here comes Hannah Hamay for the Lady Dragons, driving against the double team. She's fouled. Oh, and they called a travel against Hannah Hamay. Doggone it, I thought that she had a foul. Thought she got fouled in that play. Number 25, Lauren Thorne in for Lake Orion, and number 15, Jenna Losinski for the Lady Dragons. Here comes Dinkins down the court for the Highlanders. She drives to her right, tries to go back into the middle, fouled on the play. I think they may call that on Alex Carpenter. They called it on Hannah Hamay, number 20, 13 foul. Highlanders will inbound the ball. Ryan Owusu comes in for her sister Raven Owusu. Substitution for the Highlanders. Jameson gets the ball on the outside, pass it to the top of the key to Owusu. Owusu out to Rogers. Rogers almost mishandled it, gets it over to Dinkins. Dinkins drives the lane, puts up a floater, and it's good. She just put up a floater and it just fell right in the basket. Here come the Lady Dragons. Hannah Hamay with the ball, driving to her left, tries to split the defenders, passes it behind her back, almost mishandled by Carpenter. Carpenter looks, tries to find an opening, passes it around. Lauren Thorne on the outside gets it over to Losinski. Losinski back to Carpenter. Carpenter trying to drive, she gets double teamed, thinks against trying to penetrate further, looks for an opening. Ball is tipped by Jameson. Jameson on the break, splits the double team, goes to her left side and makes the shot. No foul called. Looked like Carpenter may have been fouled on a charge, but not called by the refs. Basket's good, 21-6. Lady Highlanders. Lake Orion coming in, trying to get the ball inside. Hannah Hamay passing it. Losinski has the ball, tries to go up. Foul on number 10, Hannah Samard. Lake Orion will inbound the ball. Number 10, Alex Carpenter will inbound the ball for the Lady Dragons. She gets it out to, here we go, from the three-point shot. Alex Carpenter gets it over to Hannah Hamay. Hannah Hamay back over to Lauren Thorne. Thorne looking for an opening, gets it to Losinski. Amber Jameson called on the foul. That's her first in the game. Lake Orion will inbound the ball. Thorne looks, dribbles, thinks about taking a shot, no good. Carpenter gets the ball, dribbles, looks for an opening. Thorne comes back along the baseline. Good defense by Owusu. Ball goes out of bounds, turnover. It'll be Rochester Adams ball. Jameson will inbound for the Lady Highlanders, and Dinkins will bring it up the court. Jameson moving around, trying to set a pick. Dinkins drives to her left. Rogers has a clear shot from the outside, bounces off the rim, no good. Jameson with the rebound, off the backboard, no good. Rebound by Samar, no good. Dinkins ends up with the ball, stops, pops, drops from about 12 feet out. Good. 23-6. Lady Highlanders up over your Lake Orion Lady Dragons. Hannah Hamay looks to try to drive the lane, passes it instead to Carpenter. Carpenter looks to go up. Ball goes out of bounds. Lake Orion will retain possession. Number 4, Nicole Shaw in for the Highlanders, substituting for Hannah Samard. Lake Orion Lady Dragons will inbound the ball. Hannah Hamay inbounds it to Blair Stewart. Blair guarded by Jameson. That's the end of the first quarter, folks, with the Rochester Adams Lady Highlanders 23 and the Lake Orion Lady Dragons 6. We'll be back right after this short break.
Prescription drug abuse is a national epidemic. The new in way to obtain drugs is through parents' or grandparents' medicine chests. Removing prescriptions from your cabinet is the best way to keep drugs out of the hands of our young people. We've got to work together to protect our teens, our seniors, and our environment. Clean out your medicine cabinet today. Please participate in Operation Medicine Cabinet and drop off your unwanted or expired prescriptions at one of our law enforcement drop-off sites in Oakland County. We can't ignore this situation anymore.
Welcome back to the Dragons Den, where the Lake Orion Lady Dragons are down to the Rochester Lady Highlanders 23-6 as we start the second quarter. Deja Dinkins brings the ball down the court for the Lady Highlanders. Passes to the outside to Jamison. Offensive foul called on Rochester Adams Highlanders. Lake Orion will inbound the ball. 3-second violation was the actual call. Here comes Jordan Marquise, who's back in the game, handling the ball for the Lady Dragons. Pressured by Deja Dinkins. Passes it off to Lisinski. Lisinski looks to pass the ball. Intercepted by Jamison. Jamison on the break. Here we go. Got a 3-on-3 break. She passes it to Dinkins. Dinkins back over to Rogers. Rogers drives to her right, puts it off the board, bounces off the rim. Ball goes out of bounds. Highlander ball. Another turnover by Lake Orion, which is what they were hoping to avoid. But the Highlanders keep forcing them into those turnovers and then trying to turn those into fast break point opportunities. Highlanders pass the ball. Jamison with the inbounds pass. Pass it over to Dinkins on the far corner. Back at the Jamison for three. Bounces off the rim, no good. Rebound by Owosu. Broken up by Lisinski. Lisinski gets the ball to Marquise. Marquise comes down the middle of the lane, puts up a shot, bounces off the front of the rim. Rebound by Delaney Hahn, and she puts it in. Nice follow-up by Delaney Hahn when that ball bounced off the front of the rim. But here come the Highlanders. Deja Dinkins coming down the court. Rogers gets the ball, drives to her right, puts up a shot. Puts up a spinning shot, and she is fouled in the process. Number 13, Sarah Voss called on that foul. Rogers will get 2 shots. First shot by Rogers. Nothing but net. Substitution for Lady Highlanders. Number 21, Livy Argyros, is in for number 12, Amber Jamison. We'll take a short break. Rogers with her second shot. Puts it up, and it's good. 25-8. The Lady Highlanders are up over the Lady Dragons. Here comes Jordan Marquise bringing the ball down the court. Guarded tightly by Deja Dinkins. Passes it off to Wishmeyer. Wishmeyer passes it off to Thorne. Back out the top of the key to Delaney Hahn. Delaney tries to drive baseline and get it in there. No good. Shot goes up. Number 13, Sarah Voss, tried to make that shot. Fouled on the play. Be a 2 shots for Sarah. Number 11, Deja Dinkins on that foul. 2 shots for Sarah Voss. First shot is up and nothing but net. Lisinski goes out, and Hannah Hamay is back in the game for the Lady Dragons. Second shot by Sarah Voss is up, and it's good. Nothing but net. 2 nice shots by Sarah Voss. Here come the Lady Highlanders. Deja Dinkins drives to her left, spins back to her right, passes it to Rogers. Rogers gives it over to Owusu. Owusu, double team, has nowhere to go, passes it off to Dinkins. Dinkins trying to drive the lane, nothing there. Long range shot by Rogers, bounces off the backboard, no good. Rebound by Owusu in the far corner. Oh, takes a shot blocked by Wishmeyer. Highlanders still maintain possession. And they are saying that it will be Lake Orion ball. I don't know if that was a 3-second violation or travel. Either way, Lake Orion gets the ball. And here comes Sarah Voss bringing the ball up the court. Hannah Hamay gets it inside, tries to get it to Delaney Hahn, no good. Intercepted by the Highlanders. Here comes Dinkins pushing it up the floor, driving down the lane, gets it to the outside to Rogers, bounces off the rim, no good. Rebound by Argyros. She went down on the floor really hard, but she pops right up. Ball rolls out of bounds, so it'll be Lake Orion ball. She took a real hard spill on that floor. I hope she's okay. Hannah Hamay brings the ball up the court for the Lady Dragons. Wishmeyer on the left wing. Marchese on the right wing. Hannah Hamay right about the foul line. Jump shot, good. 25-12. Lake Orion is still down to the Highlanders. Dinkins comes through, passes it off to Owusu. Owusu tries to get it inside to Arja Rose. Ball goes out of bounds. Still will be Highlanders ball. One Owusu sister comes in for the other Owusu sister. Raven is in and Ryan is out. Highlanders are going to inbound the ball, passing it over the defense to Owusu. Owusu from the top of the key, drives to her right, gives it to Arja Rose. Arja Rose puts up a shot, bounces twice off the rim, no good. Rebound, Lake Orion. Hannah Hamay with the rebound, pushing the ball up the court, passing it over to Wishmeyer. Wishmeyer thinking about driving the lane, puts up a scoop shot, no good, but she's fouled on the play. Will be a two-shot foul. Number one, Raven Owusu on the foul. That's her first. But it'll be two shots for Wishmeyer at the foul line. Wishmeyer's first shot bounces off the back of the rim, no good. Second shot. Up and that one is good. So that makes the score 25-13. Here comes Dinkins pushing the ball up the court for the Highlanders, getting it to the outside. Oh, ball's intercepted by Marchese. Here she comes on the right side, guarded by Dinkins, puts the ball up. Call a blocking foul on Dinkins. That will send Marchese to the line for two shots. That's three on Dinkins. One more, and she may end up having to sit. First shot by Jordan Marchese is no good. Substitutions for Rochester Adams. Amber Jamison's back in the game, and for the first time, we are seeing Nika Ariel Brigoli. Second shot for Marchese is up and bounces off the side, no good. Rebound, ball goes out of bounds, Highlander ball. Jamison inbounding the ball for the Highlanders, giving the ball to Brigoli. Brigoli coming down the court, driving to her left. Giving the ball to Rogers. Rogers out to Owusu with the three-point shot attempt, no good. Bounces off the rim, rebound Jamison. Jamison puts up a nice shot, no good. Rebound, Arja Rose puts up a shot, bounces off the rim twice, and it's good. Good offensive rebounding effort there by the Lady Highlanders, able to keep the Lake Orion team away from the ball, and they finally got rewarded with 2 points. Intercepted by Arja Rose. Arja Rose passing it to Brigoli. Instead of taking the fast break points, Brigoli just brings it down, passes to Rogers on the outside for the three-point attempt. Good! Three-point shot by Margaret Rogers, extending the lead 30-13 for the Lady Highlanders. Marchese bringing the ball, giving it over to Sarah Voss. Voss giving it over to Hannah Hamay. Hamay back out top of the key to McKeesey. McKeesey drives the lane, no good. Delaney Hahn gets the ball off the floor, gets an easy bank shot underneath the basket. Nice job. 30-15, Lady Highlanders. Here comes Brigoli. Brigoli passing it over to Rogers. Rogers way outside, guarded by Voss. Coming through the lane, passes it. Brigoli gets the ball, gets it back out to Rogers at the top of the key. Rogers drives to her right, spins. Foul on the play. Two-shot fouls, looks like what they're calling. 113, Sarah Voss on the foul. 2 shots for Margaret Rogers of the Highlanders. Rochester Adams has very much imposed their will on Lake Orion so far in this game, playing a high-pressure defense, a transition game, substitution for both Lake Orion and Rochester. Blair Stewart is in for Delaney Hahn for Lake Orion. And number 10, Hannah Simard, is in for Livy Argyros for the Lady Highlanders. Second shot by Rogers. It's good. 32-15, Lady Highlanders over the Lady Dragons. Hannah Hamay bringing the ball down the court, guarded by Owusu. Pass it off to Marchese. Marchese gives it to Wishmeyer. Wishmeyer almost mishandles it, having a hard time maintaining a dribble. Inside to Blair Stewart. Nice move by Blair Stewart. Spinning to her right and then driving to the left side of the basket. Very nice. Rogers with a three-point attempt. Bounces off the rim. No good. Ball goes out of bounds. Lake Orion ball. Nice spin move by Blair Stewart. She got the ball right in front of the basket. Spins to her right, which puts her on the left side of the basket and puts up a nice scoop shot. Nice job. Sarah Voss on the outside all by herself. Hits the three-point shot. 3 for Sarah Voss. Closing the gap, 32-20. Lady Highlanders are up over Lake Orion. Rigoli looking to handle the ball coming down the court. Gets it over to Simard. Simard back to Rigoli. Simard trying to drive the lane, puts up a left-handed shot, no good. Rebound, Wishmeyer. Wishmeyer decides to bring the ball down the court herself. Guarded by Simard. Wishmeyer goes to the hoop, bounces it off the rim, no good. Rebound, Blair Stewart tries to put the ball up. She fouled on the play, 1-1. Foul on number 3. Nika Brigoli. Blair Stewart shoots 2 shots. First shot, bounces off the front of the rim, no good. Substitution for Rochester Adams, number 5, Owusu. Timeout called by Rochester Adams right after Ryan Owusu subs in. Be sure to follow ONTV on Twitter and Facebook to keep up with all that ONTV has to offer. Don't forget about our YouTube channel as well. You can see ONTV programming and game coverage in beautiful, high-definition television. ONTV, bringing Lake Orion to the world. Rochester Adams called a timeout after Blair Stewart took the first of 2 shots on her after being fouled. She missed the first shot. She has a second shot to go. Livy Argyros has been over on the floor for quite a long time for Rochester Adams. She took a hard fall earlier in the second quarter. Looked like she maybe even hit her face on the floor, but she's been out ever since, and I'm not sure that she looks fit to return. She's walking very gingerly, so we'll have to see exactly what the situation is with that and if she will be returning to the game. Blair Stewart at the line to complete her foul shot process. She will take the second of her 2 shots. Nice high arc, bounce off the back of the rim, no good. Rebound by Wishmeyer, stripped away by Owusu, pushing the ball up the court for the Lady Highlanders, driving down the lane to the left side. Nice scoop shot with the right hand on the left side of the basket by Owusu. Makes the score 34-20. Marchese has the ball, double teamed by the Highlanders. Wishmeyer over in the corner. She's also double teamed. A lot of double teaming going on here by the Highlanders. Hannah Hamay gets the ball, passes it back to Marchese. Wishmeyer gets a short range shot, bounces off the rim, no good. Rebound. Foul called on the play. Foul called on number 33, Blair Stewart. It'll be Rochester Adams on the inbound. Rigoli passes the ball in to Jamison. Rigoli brings the ball down the court. Guarded by Marchese, drives the middle of the lane, puts up a shot, and is fouled in the process. Jordan Marchese, foul on the play. 2 shots for Rigoli. And first shot bounces off the rim, no good. Number 25, Lauren Thorne, is in for Wishmeyer. Alex Carpenter is in for Marchese. Second shot by Bergoli. Nice, nothing but net. Here comes Lake Orion inbounding the ball. Hannah Hamay over in the corner, gets the ball, passes it back over to Lauren Thorne, intercepted by Jamison. Jamison driving down the court, no competition, puts up a layup, easy 2 points. Easy interception by Jamison. She's so tall and very athletic. Just jumped up there and snatched that ball on the pass from one player to another. Does the same thing almost again. Risky pass by Lake Orion. Jamison has very long range. Traveled the call on Lake Orion, so that's a turnover. It will be Rochester Adams ball. 1:03 left to go in the first half here. Lake Orion Lady Dragons are down 37-20. Bergoli gets the ball. She's guarded by Alex Carpenter. Drives the ball across the midcourt line. Passes it over to Rogers. Rogers over to Owusu. Owusu drives to her right, splits 2 defenders, puts it up off the glass, but it's not enough on it. Rebound Lake Orion. Here comes Thorne down the right side, guarded by Owusu. Gets it over to the corner to Carpenter. Carpenter gets it inside to Blair Stewart. She puts up a shot. Foul on the play. Foul on number 5, Ryan Owusu. 2 shots for Blair Stewart. First shot, bounces off the rim, no good. Second shot. Second shot is good. Nice shot by Blair Stewart. Substitution by Rochester Adams. Number 4, Nicole Shaw is in. Number 1, Raven Owusu is out. And Shaw will handle the inbound duties for the Lady Highlanders. Here comes Bergoli down the court. Comes right down the middle with the floater. Bounces too hard off the backboard. No good. Rebound by Owusu. Owusu travels on the play. Turnover to Lake Orion. Lauren Thorne will be inbounding the ball. And she gives it over to Hannah Hamay. Hamay coming in, passing it over to Alex Carpenter. Carpenter's pass is intercepted by Jamison. Jamison gets the ball back from Owusu, goes up, left hand, good. Easy layup for Jamison. That's like the second or third interception she's had tonight. Here come the Lady Dragons. Sarah Voss from the 3-point line in the corner. No good. Rebound by Jamison. 5 seconds, 4 seconds. She's trying to get that final shot. Will they get it off? Oh, no good. And that's the end of the first half, folks, with the Lake Orion Lady Dragons 21. And unfortunately, the Rochester Adams Lady Highlanders have 39. So we're at halftime, folks. We'll be back after this break.
ONTV would like to thank our underwriter, Classic Lanes, for their continued support. With 32 lanes, state-of-the-art bowling equipment, banquet facilities, and on-site catering, Classic Lanes is your home for family fun and family entertainment. Classic Lanes is located at 2145 Avon Industrial Drive in Rochester Hills. For more information, visit them on the web at myclassiclanes.com or give them a call at 248-852-9100. Classic Lanes, a proud supporter of ONTV.
Welcome back to the Dragons Den here at Lake Orion High School for the ONTV presentation of Lake Orion High School girls varsity basketball. Tonight's game of the Lake Orion Lady Dragons versus the Rochester Adams Lady Highlanders. We're coming back from the halftime, and the Lady Highlanders are up 39-21 based upon a high-pressure offensive game, lots of turnovers by Lake Orion, and some very aggressive defense by Rochester Adams. So Lake Orion's got some definite adjustments that they need to have made at halftime to counteract this pressure defense that Rochester Adams puts on them. And they need to pick up their tempo just a little bit, score a few more points to try to close this gap as we head into the second half. Amber Jamison for the Highlanders has been a standout star for them. The young lady who is signed to go to Northwestern next fall has clearly shown her senior leadership and shown her athletic ability with 3 interceptions, 2 of which she was able to return back and score for the Highlanders. And the overall defense by the Highlanders has just been smothering on Lake Orion, causing a lot of turnovers. For Lake Orion, Hannah Hamay has done everything she could as senior leader to try to will these great Lake Orion players into scoring more points. But right now they are down by almost double, 39-21. So they really have got to pick it up if they want to do better here in the second half. Here we go. Here comes Dinkins coming right down the middle of the lane, outside to Owusu for 3, bounces off the back of the board, no good. Rebound by Jamison, gets an easy 2-point shot. 41-21, Rochester Adams. Here comes Marchese, and it's intercepted by Jamison. Jamison loses the handle on the ball, has to pull up and slow down the offense, and Rochester Adams can't hold on to the turnover. And Lake Orion will get the ball. Wishmeyer will bring the ball down the court for the Lady Dragons. Passes it to the outside. Really sloppy pass by Wishmeyer. Sarah Voss wasn't really in position, and the ball goes out of bounds, and so Lake Orion ends up giving up the ball to Rochester Adams. Here comes Dinkins on the pass to Owusu. Owusu goes baseline, no good. Gets her own rebound, puts it up, bounces off the rim, no good. Rebound, here comes Rochester Adams. Rogers over to Dinkins. Dinkins drives to her right, comes back to her left, turns around, spin shot, off the board, good. Looks like we have a timeout called by Lake Orion. 30-second timeout. Have you ever wanted to work behind the scenes on a TV show? Now is your chance. Video classes at ONTV are now enrolling. If you call us at 248-693-3377, you can reserve your seat today and learn how to work behind the scenes on a TV show. Orion residents pay just $10 for 5 weeks of classes. Our next scheduled session is starting soon and space is limited. Give us a call, 248-693-3377 for more information. As we come out of this 30-second timeout, Lake Orion is already showing signs of struggling against the pressure defense that Rochester Adams is putting on them. So I think the coach just wanted to settle them down a little bit, get them a chance to regroup, and come out with a better game plan than they had in the first half. And I think that's exactly what they're going to do. Hannah Hamay will inbound the ball for the Lady Dragons, gets the ball out to Jordan Marquise. Marchese back to Hannah Hamay. Hamay is already double teamed before she crosses the timeline, crosses the midcourt line. Marquise does. Ball is intercepted by Owusu. She comes down the right side, uncontested, easy 2-point shot. Whereas in the first half, Rochester Adams was pressuring Lake Orion deep into their own court. Now they're letting Lake Orion get across the half-court line and then putting the pressure on them. So a little bit different strategy. Inside pass to Wishmeyer. Wishmeyer goes baseline, finds nothing there, passes it out to Hannah Hamay. Hamay looking to get a shot, puts a long-range shot out there, no good. Rebound. Tried to get it by Delaney Hahn, but she couldn't hold on to it. The Highlanders, here comes Dinkins. Dinkins right down the middle, stops, pops, and misses the shot. Rebound. Dinkins gets her own rebound, passes outside to Owusu for a 3-point shot. No good. Rebound by Marchese for Lake Orion. She's double teamed in the corner. Foul on the play. Foul on number 1, Raven Owusu. Lake Orion will inbound the ball. Here comes Marchese, giving it over to Hannah Hamay. I sense just a little bit of frustration from the Lady Dragons. I think they are just really struggling against this pressure defense that the Highlanders are putting on them. They just got to maintain their patience and play the game plan. Marchese gets the ball from Hannah Hamay, back over to Hamay. Hamay thinks about a 3-point shot, decides against it. Passes it over to Wishmeyer. Wishmeyer tries to drive baseline. Ball's intercepted by Margaret Rogers. Rogers pushes the ball up the court, gets it to Dinkins. Dinkins on the left side, and it's good. Hannah Hamay tries to bring the ball up the court. Ball goes out of bounds. Still be Lake Orion ball. Touched out of bounds by Amber Jamison. Lake Orion inbounds the ball. Wow. Just smacked down by Jamison. Jamison gets the ball from Dinkins, scores an easy basket. Here comes Hannah Hamay. She's already being put into a triple team on defense. Decides to pass it to Delaney Hahn. Delaney Hahn over to Marchese on the far side of the court. Marchese back over to the other side of the court to Wishmeyer. No, to Hamay. Hamay tries to pass the ball to the baseline, gets intercepted by Owusu. Owusu throws the ball. It gets intercepted by Marchese. Marchese comes, dribbles into a double team, dribbles out of it, passes it outside to Sarah Voss. Voss takes a long-range shot, no good. Rebound. Foul on the play. Ball will be inbound by Lake Orion. 25, Margaret Rogers on that foul. So Lake Orion will inbound the ball. Marchese at the top of the key gets the inbound pass. Hannah Hamay passes it deep over to the corner to Sarah Voss. Voss back over to Hamay, intercepted by Owusu. She's got help to the right side, easy, uncontested basket, but she misses the layup. Gets her on rebound, gets a second shot of it, misses that as well. Gets her on rebound again, coming down the baseline, passes it to Dinkins. Dinkins goes up and under, blocked by Wishmeyer. Here comes Marchese trying to pass it over the defense, gets it to Sarah Voss. Voss has nobody to pass it to, ends up passing it directly to Owusu. Owusu to Rogers. Rogers tries to put it up. Blocking foul called. Rogers had a very, very weird step as she tried to put that ball up on the board, but she was fouled in the process, so she gets to take 2 shots. Blocking foul on number 23, Evelyn Wishmeyer. 2 shots for Rogers. First shot's up, bounces off the front of the rim, no good. Substitution for Lake Orion, number 25, Lauren Thorne, and number 5, Mackenzie Case. First time we've seen Mackenzie in the game tonight. Second shot by Rogers. And nothing but that. Thorne will inbound the ball for Lake Orion. Here comes Hannah Hamay. Passes the ball to Delaney Hahn. Delaney Hahn back out to Mackenzie Case. Case back to Hahn. Hahn's way at the top of the court. Nowhere to go. Drives right down the middle. Loses the handle on the ball. Sarah Voss gets the ball, gets it back to Case. Case drives around to the left side. Takes the time to reset the play. Drives to her left. Gets the ball over to the corner. Shots up and no good. Rebound by Owusu. And Dinkins, here she comes, pushing the ball up the court, right down the middle. Passes it off to Rogers for the shot. Shot's no good. Rebound by Owusu. Easy 2-point basket by Owusu. Not even contested by the inside players for Lake Orion. Intercepted by Amber Jamison. She goes in for an easy 2-point layup. Timeout called by Lake Orion, 54-21, 3:08 to go in the third quarter. Full timeout called by Lake Orion. The ONTV Food Drive, the 5th annual ONTV Food Drive benefiting the Oxford Orion Fish Food Pantry, is ready to accept your donations today. Stop by the ONTV studios located at 1349 Joslin Road at the Orion Center. Drop off 5 food items or $5 in cash and enter to win some fabulous door prizes. Our goal this year is to raise 8,000 pounds of food for those in need in and around the Orion area. If you can't make it down to ONTV, don't worry. Collection boxes can be found at the Orion Township Library, Township Hall, Broadway Dance Studio, B. Zaney Party Supplies, Hollywood Market, Rondon's Hair Salon, Crank's Coffee, Allegro Music School, and Simply Marcella. If you'd like more information about the ONTV Food Drive, give us a call, 248-393-1060, or visit orionontv.org. Coming back from the timeout, Lake Orion Lady Dragons are down 54-21 with 3:08 to go in the third quarter. The press defense by the Rochester Adams Highlanders has gotten even more smothering early in this second half, and Lake Orion is just having a devil of a time breaking that press. They're going to give it the best shot. Mackenzie Case inbounds the ball. Lauren Thorne gets the ball after a pass from Hannah Hamay, brings it across the court, gives it to Delaney Hahn at the top of the key. Delaney Hahn's shot is in and out of the rim. No good. Rebound by Margaret Rogers. Rogers gets the ball to Amber Jamison. Jamison comes down the court, stops, pops, and drops. Nice shot by Amber Jamison. Hannah Hamay gets the ball. Gets across the timeline, but gets trapped. Passes the ball out, easily intercepted by Margaret Rogers. Here she comes down the court. Not contested by Delaney Hahn, 2-point shot. Here comes Hannah Hamay, bringing the ball up the court. No press this time by the Highlanders. She gets the ball to Mackenzie Case. Case passing the ball to Hahn. Hahn back out to Mackenzie Case. Case over to Lauren Thorne. Thorne over to Hannah Hamay, 3-point shot, no good. Ball goes out of bounds. It will be Highlander ball. Substitutions for Lake Orion. Number 35, Cheyenne Lotta enters the game for the first time. And number 22, Abby Jackson, is in the game for Rochester Adams. Here comes Dinkins down the court, drives to her left, finds something there, gives the ball to Rogers. Rogers back out to Dinkins. Dinkins over to Samard. Samard takes a shot, no good, bounces off the rim. Here comes Mackenzie Case, bringing the ball up the court for the Lady Dragons. Passes it out on the wing to Thorne. Thorne back over to Case. Back and forth, these ladies are playing. Thorne tries to drive baseline, nothing there. Case drives to the left side, puts up a shot, no good. Must have been tipped by somebody because it never got close to the basket. Over top of the defense. But then Rochester Adams gets their own rebound, takes a shot, no good. Whoa, nice save there by Lauren Thorne. Goes baseline to Cheyenne Lotta, who gets the ball out to Hannah Hamay, who drives the ball down the court to the outside to Sarah Voss. Ball goes out of bounds. It'll remain Lake Orion ball. Number 25, Margaret Rogers, falls to the ground, but no foul called. Ball goes off of her and goes out of bounds, so Lake Orion will retain possession. Hannah Hamay at the top of the key, gives it out to Mackenzie Case. Case looks to try to penetrate, nothing there. Gives it to Thorne. Thorne back over to Case. Voss out in the corner, takes a long range three, no good. Doesn't even hit the rim. Rogers gets the rebound. Oh, too much heat on the pass to number 22, Abby Jackson. Substitution for Lake Orion, number 15, Jenna Losinski. She's in. Looks like Hannah Hamay will take a break. And Mackenzie Case will inbound the ball for the Lady Dragons. 58-21, 1 minute to go in the third quarter here at the Dragons' Den. Case brings the ball across midcourt, drives to her left, drives back to her right, finds nothing there, gets it out to Thorne. Thorne got it guarded by Rogers. Thorne tries to drive through the middle, nothing there, takes a shot, misses the shot, gets her on rebound, defense opens up, she goes in for an easy scoop 2-point shot. Good for her. Here comes Dinkins driving down the right side, puts up a floater, no good, rebound. Oh, ball goes out of bounds. Losinski had the ball, dribbled it out of bounds, couldn't control it, so it ends up being Rochester Adams' ball. Number 30, Taylor Wassler is in the game for the first time, and Sarah Voss will take a break. Amber Jameson gets the ball, passes it out. Rogers on the three-point range. Samar takes a shot, no good. Rebound, Jameson. Jameson looking to get a shot, puts up another, gets a rebound again, and gets an easy 2-point shot. Instead of passing it out to take a shot, she just goes straight up and makes an easy 2-point shot. Here comes Wassler. Wassler comes down, gets the ball, takes a shot, no good. Black by Rogers, gets her own rebound, puts up a shot, bounces off the rim, no good. Here comes Rochester Adams. Rogers gets the ball back over to Samard. Samard takes a shot, and it's good. And one for Hannah Samard. Looks like 2-5. Lauren Thorne was called for the foul on that. And looks like Lake Orion calls a timeout. And the shooter will go ahead and take her foul shots. And her shot's good. That's the end of the third quarter, folks. We'll be back right after this short break.
Hello, Lake Orion and Oakland County. This is Sammy Termina here, talking a new show here called OA Now. We're going to talk about sports from football to basketball to volleyball to track and field to soccer, cross country, etc. here on OA Now on ON TV.
Welcome back to the Dragons Den, folks, as we start the fourth quarter of tonight's game between the Lake Orion Lady Dragons and the Rochester Adams Lady Highlanders. Unfortunately, your Lady Dragons are down 23-63 as we start this fourth quarter. The stifling defense by the Highlanders has just really thrown Lake Orion completely out of the rhythm tonight, and they've not found the solution to be able to break that press and pick up the scoring tempo in order to close that gap. So right now they're down by literally 40 points as we start the fourth quarter. Lauren Thorne will inbound the ball to Mackenzie Case as we start the fourth quarter here at the Dragons Den. Case drives to her left, passes it off to Washler. Washler gets the ball back over to Case. Case passes it to Thorne. Thorne puts up a long-range shot, bounces off the rim, no good. Rebound, Rochester Adams. Ball goes out of bounds, so it'll be Lake Orion ball still. Substitution. Number 4, Nicole Shaw is in for number 15, Anna Twitty. Oh, no, I'm sorry, number 25, Margaret Rogers is who's going out, and Shaw is in for her. Lake Orion gets the ball inbounds. Thorne on the top of the key, looking, passing around. Washler drives to her right, finds nothing. Thorne tries to drive, finds nothing. Lisinski, Thorne goes along the baseline, nothing there. Washler gets it over to Lisinski. Lisinski goes up with a scoop shot, no good. Ball goes out of bounds, still will be Lake Orion ball. Substitution, now here comes Anna Twitty. She's in for Jamison, who's had an outstanding night tonight, both on offense and defense. Looks like she's going to take a break. She may not even need to come back in for the rest of the game. We'll see how that works out. Passes over the defense to Thorne. Thorne inside to Cheyenne Lotta. Lotta turnaround shot, no good. Bounces off the rim. Rebound Lake Orion. Warsler gets it out to Mackenzie Case. Case over to Thorne. Thorne on the runner floater. She's fouled on the play. Shot was no good.
Rochester Adams foul number 3. That's her second personal, 13 foul.
Nika Bergoli was the person who did the fouling on that, and Thorne will take 2 shots at the line. Her first shot is nothing but net. Nice, pretty shot by Thorne. Narrowing that gap just a little bit, 63-24. 1 point at a time, folks. We're just going to claw away at this lead. Second shot for Thorne is up and bounces off the rim, no good. Rebound by Rochester Adams. Nice defense by Lake Orion. Washler gets the ball over to Cheyenne Lotta. Ball goes out of bounds, but it'll remain Rochester Adams ball. Bergoli bringing the ball down the court. Passing it out to number 22, Abby Jackson. Jackson looks to bring the ball inside, swatted away by Cheyenne Lotta. Ball goes out of bounds. It'll still be Rochester Adams ball, but nice defense by Cheyenne Lotta, continuing to fight despite what the score is. Rochester Adams will inbound the ball. Twitty gets the ball, passes it over to Samard. Kenzie Case with her first foul. And Rochester Adams will inbound the ball. Substitutions for the Dragons, number 43 and 45, Jillian Kumo and Kelly Conlon. She's in for Cheyenne Lotta and Lauren Thorne. A lot of players on the Lake Orion bench getting some playing time tonight. Bergoli gets the ball on the inbounds pass. Gets the ball from Huzarik. Abby Jackson dribbles the ball, gets it out to Twitty. Twitty gets it over to Shaw. Shot taken, no good. Twitty took the shot, no good. Bounce off the rim. Here come the Lady Dragons, Mackenzie Case. Bringing the ball down the court. Driving to her left, passing it out to Conlon. Conlon over to Washler. Washler gets the ball. Drives to her left. Mackenzie Case gets it. At top of the key to Washler. Washler tries to go inside to Kumo. No can do. Intercepted by Rochester Adams. Nice defense there by Lisinski coming up from the back, stealing the ball, getting the ball back to the Lady Dragons. Mackenzie Case coming back up court. Looking to find something to her left. Sees nothing, goes back to her right. Warsler gets the ball, gives it to, tries to go baseline, Warsler does. 3-second call for Lake Orion, so they have to give up the ball. Rochester Adams has the ball as they come down the court. Rigoli has the ball, drives to her left, gives it out to Huzaric. Huzaric passes it over to Shaw. Shaw gives it over to Jackson. Jackson back to Huzaric. Shaw has the ball, passes it cross court to Rigoli. Rigoli gives it out to Huzaric. Huzaric goes to her left, passes it to number 22. Abby Jackson, no good. Rebound, Lake Orion. Mackenzie Case gets the ball, pushes the ball up the court. Go, go, go. Passes it to the outside to Conlon. Bounce off the backboard, no good. Rebound by Jackson. Huzaric gets the ball, but then loses the handle, and Lake Orion gets the ball back. Here comes Mackenzie Case back up the court. Case gives it over to Warsler. Warsler to Kumo, takes a shot, a little short of the rim, no good. Rebound.
Out of bounds, Rochester Adams national.
Ball goes out of bounds. Substitution, Cheyenne Lotta back in the game. And Lauren Thorne will be out. Rochester Adams gets the ball on the inbounds pass. 63-24. About 2 minutes, 15 seconds to go in the game here, folks. Rigoli comes down, tries to drive to her left, passes it back to Huzaric. Huzaric passes it back out to Jackson. Jackson takes a shot, and it's good. 2-point shot by Abby Jackson. Here comes Mackenzie Case pushing the ball up the court, looking for an open shot, passes it over to Conlon. Conlon inside to Warsler. Warsler takes a shot, bounces in and out of the rim, no good. Rebound by Lake Orion. Shot up, no good. Rebound by Rochester Adams. Jump ball. Lake Orion ball. Good defense by the Lady Dragons. Staying aggressive despite the score. Warsler inbound the ball. She gets it out to Case at the top of the key. Case gives it out to Conlon. Conlon takes a three-point shot attempt, no good. Rebound by Abby Jackson. Here comes Rochester Adams. Rigoli coming down the court. Passes it to the outside to Shaw. Shaw gets the ball. Injury on the court. Shaw looked like she hurt herself when she went down on the floor. Coaches and trainers are taking a look at her. Folks, we'll be right back after this injury timeout.
Hello, I'm Mike Bouchard, the Oakland County Sheriff. There's a big problem that faces all the communities in America today, and that's abuse of legitimate prescription drugs. Sometimes they're left in the home when a loved one passes away, or they're in the medicine cabinet for someone else, and a youngster in the home steals it and they abuse it. It's one of the fastest growing drug abuses that we see in our community and across the country. Secondly, we see these drugs oftentimes when they're no longer utilized being flushed down the drain, and we're seeing higher levels of residual pharmaceuticals in our waterways and our streams. So, to solve two problems with one effort, we partnered with Home Instead Senior Care to start a program called Operation Medicine Cabinet to get those drugs out of the homes, out of the hands of youngsters, and out of the waterway, and safely and environmentally destroy them. Learn more about the program at OperationMedicineCabinetMI.com and be part of the solution. Thank you.
And we're back at the Dragons Den here, folks, after that injury timeout. Nicole Shaw was the injured player. She was down for quite a while. She did get up under her own power. She's sitting at the end of the bench. Looks like she suffered some kind of a head injury, possibly a concussion from falling on the floor, hitting her head on the floor, going for a ball. Cheyenne Lotta with the pass. Puts up a long-range shot, no good. Rebound by Mackenzie Case. Case back over to Warsler. Warsler back out to Case at the top of the key. Lake Orion trying to get the ball inside to get some points. Not much going on there. Foul on the play.
Lake Orion foul number 45, Kelly Conlon. Her first personal.
Number 45, Kelly Conlon, called for the foul. Rochester Adams will inbound the ball. Less than a minute to go. Hannah Samard with the ball, handling the ball for Rochester Adams. Gets the ball over to Rigoli. Rigoli with the floater from the foul line, and it's good. Lake Orion pushes the ball up the court. Mackenzie Case looking to get anything she can to get some points on the board for the Lady Dragons. Looks to get it inside to Conlon, intercepted by Rochester Adams. Oh, too much on the pass there. Ball goes out of bounds. It'll be Lake Orion ball. We have about 5 seconds to go, 4 seconds to go. Looks like we got a running clock. So this game is all but over, folks. Ladies and gentlemen, that is tonight's game with your Lake Orion Lady Dragons 24 and the Rochester Adams Lady Highlanders 67. Not a good night for the Lady Dragons as they struggle to compete against the stifling defense that the Rochester Adams Highlanders play, as well as the transition and speed game that they have. Led by senior Amber Jamerson, the Highlanders played a real strong game, both on offense and defense, and Lake Orion just had a really hard time overcoming those attributes. So that's another loss for the Lady Dragons. That drops them down to 5-2, keeps the Highlanders undefeated at 7-0. We thank you for watching Lake Orion Lady Basketball here on ON TV, and until next time, please be safe.